Alright guys, and welcome back to Star Wars Review. This is going to be the weekly Star Wars recap. I meant to get this out on Monday, but I actually recorded it, but just didn't edit it. I'm re-recording the intro, and I'll re-record the outro, but everything, all the news stuff, I'm just going to keep it there. Some of it might be dated, I might edit around it, I'll probably edit around it, but, mainly for Mandalorian stuff, but, yeah, anyways, so I guess weekly Star Wars recap for November 13th instead of 11th. So yeah, uh, I'll have one out on Monday though. So yeah, but anyways, releases for last week. There's Resistance Reborn. Didn't watch or read that. Doctor After issue 38. Didn't read that. And then there was Star Wars Resistance Season 2 Episode 6 From Beneath, which I did watch. I thought it was okay. So far for the second season, I found it to just be okay. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing terrible, just okay. Exactly like I felt with the first season. The first season was a few episodes I liked, but the rest of it was just okay. It's not must-watch stuff, but you might enjoy it. I'll probably be doing some full reviews of Resistance stuff soon. Probably, I'm gonna rewatch the first season now that's on Disney Plus, and then do a full season review. Then do individual reviews for each episode of season 2. Eventually, I'll probably do individual reviews for season 1, but so there's not a lot of videos, and I have to watch Clone Wars also for season 7. So yeah. Also, with Clone Wars, I would like to do individual episode reviews too, but just don't have the time, and that's way too many videos. So, well, I have the time to watch the entire series again between now and season 7, but not enough time to produce as many, like 100 plus videos just for the Clone Wars for each episode. So I'm just gonna do season by season. Maybe if there's like an episode I really feel like just doing one video on, then I'll do it. But yeah. Anyways, that's that. Let's get into new releases. What have happened this week? Some are already out, which one of them is The Mandalorian Chapter 1. I'm gonna have a full review out later today, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. Then Star Wars issue 74, which is out now. Jedi Fallen Order Dark Temple issue 4, which is out now. Today I'm probably going to actually read through all 4 issues of that, because I do want to get a what to watch slash read before Jedi Fallen Order video out, which could be a little bit delayed on that. That's going to come out tomorrow though. Then Target Vader issue 5. I'm not updated on the main Star Wars line. I haven't read any Target Vader yet, so I can't say much there. And then Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which I'm very, very excited for, which comes out on Friday, November 15th. Very excited for that. I'll be having a full playthrough of that up on the channel. Don't know when it will start, but it'll start soon. And I'll do a review also, which the review will probably be out before even I complete the playthrough. So yeah, the playthrough's probably gonna be going on for a while. But if you want my more thoughts on it once I complete the game, I'm gonna have a review up. But if you want to see my reactions to some of that stuff, you can watch the playthrough, which I'm aiming for about hour-long parts, so just kind of get through it faster. I don't know if I'll play it on like an easy difficulty, just so it's not a super long playthrough. But we'll see. I kind of like how the game is. Seems very really explore the planets, and that's my kind of game. I'm really into that stuff, so just exploring. So I'll probably end up spending a lot of time doing that. So yeah, so I'm not sure about that, but The Mandalorian Chapter 2 comes out on Friday also. Full review coming out of that too on Friday or Saturday. Then Star Wars Resistance Season 2 Episode 7, The Relic Raiders, which comes out November 17th, which is Sunday. So yeah, anyways, that's, I'm gonna cut right into the stuff I already have recorded for news and whatnot, and I will cut back to outro. Yeah, anyways, jump into just recapping a bunch of news from mainly the past 2 months. There's been a lot of news and whatnot, but yeah, anyways, let's move on. There was a Rise of Skywalker trailer, which, Rise of Skywalker trailer showed off a lot of cool stuff, showed off a lot of cool shots, whatnot, so yeah, really not much of the plot, like they usually do. Um, Also, one thing I'm happy is they didn't straight up show the Emperor. Really, really happy about that. I don't want to see the Emperor till I go to the theater and walk in, watch the movie, and then he shows up, and then I see him. That's the first time I want to see the Emperor. In fact, I would have liked if that's the first time I even knew the Emperor was in the movie. I wish it was kept a secret, but who knows, for some reason they decided to reveal it in the teaser trailer and then more so in the actual trailer because he actually has dialogue. Actual dialogue in the trailer, but yeah, I like the trailer, showed a lot of cool shots and whatnot, but teaser trailer that too, and whatnot. Obviously, I'm extremely, 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 extremely excited for the movie. Can't wait till December 19th and we'll be able to see the movie. And yeah, no. Mm, yeah, interesting to see how the Skywalker saga, quote unquote, ends. So they might make an episode 10, but I don't know. I'd probably say if they continue the story, maybe they'll name it something else. Who knows? But yeah. No, it was a good trailer. I probably won't be doing a video on it now. It's been a bit since release, so I don't know if I'll do a video on it. Also trailer reactions. I don't know. I don't feel like I guess I'll continue doing trailer reactions. They're not my favorite thing to do because I'm just not a very reactionary kind of guy like that. So yeah. But there's also a theatrical poster which I thought looked cool. I'll put that up on the screen right now. But yeah, anyways, let's get to the next news story, which is that David Benioff and D.B. Weiss have quit their Star Wars film series, which they were going to write and produce. Seems like they quit the series for a Netflix deal, which was like a lot of money. It was like, I don't know, it was like, I forget how much it was. It was a lot of money, and they'll get to make whatever the hell they want. With no, obviously, the fan outrage from doing big franchise. If you don't, well, to be honest, you're gonna get it no matter what when you're working on a big franchise. But definitely if you really screw it over, like it seems like they did for Game of Thrones. But you know, get paid all that money and do Netflix stuff. It makes sense if you want to go do that. But who knows? Obviously, right now it's set to quit it. I've seen plenty of times stories like this. They actually got fired, but the company is firing them, is being nice to them and making it saying that you know they quit. Or they left because of creative differences. That's usually what it is, creative differences. Which this one wasn't creative differences, so who knows? But and all the other times they've fired someone from working on Star Wars is because of creative differences. So this one seems different. But yeah, obviously there's a ton of outrage over the 8th season of Game of Thrones, which was the final season, I believe, being not good and kind of rushed, which people's theory was that they rushed it so they can move on and work on Star Wars. Now they quit that, so if that truly was the case, I'm kind of happy that they're not working on Star Wars anymore, because if they got to the point where they were wanting to move on to something else and not work on Star Wars anymore and then rushing their movie, then turn that crap, then I don't know. But to be honest, out of all the movies and series they had announced, this is the one I was looking forward to the least. Mainly because, I haven't watched much of Game of Thrones, and that's really all they're known for. I've watched the first 4 episodes of the first season of Game of Thrones. First 4 or 5. They kind of decided, you know, I'll watch it some other time, but, yeah. They've written some movies. I believe, like, one of them wrote or co-wrote X-Men Origins Wolverine, so, yeah, and I believe one of them recently co-wrote Gemini Man. I believe it was David Benioff who did both, but I haven't seen Gemini Man, but yeah, but you know, it's what it is. But to be honest, I'm not too sad about it. Um, there's other stuff for doing, whatnot. But yeah. Anyways, let's jump into some other movie and news show from TV show news from basically since the last episode, the weekly Star Wars recap, which was a new release dates for movies, which are December 16th, 2022, which was originally to be Benioff and Weiss' first movie. Now that's up in the air. I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to be, but yeah, then December 20th, 2024, then December 18th, 2026. So yeah, uh, I'm interested to see what they are. I think I know what the first one's going to be, mainly just because, the other ones, I don't know, I'll guess, but yeah, but they also announced at D23 an Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus series will be happening, probably to release in 2021, I would assume, and obviously probably be about a 6 to 8 episode series, and will feature Obi-Wan in between the time of Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, probably with some flashbacks, 2 times during the prequel trilogy and maybe before prequel trilogy. So yeah, but it was announced that it will be directed by Deborah Chow, who is doing, I believe, at least 2 episodes of The Mandalorian. I actually don't know which ones she is doing, if that's even been announced. Showing up on Wikipedia, it shows that she's doing the 3rd episode and the 7th episode, which will be written by Jon Favreau. So yeah. And she also did episodes on Better Call Saul and Jessica Jones and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, check out her IMDb to see what else. And the series written by I'm gonna butcher his name, but Hussein Amini, I don't know. Says he wrote the 2011 film Drive, which I believe stars Ryan Gosling, and the director's name I'm completely blanking on, but what's the director's name? 2011 film. Oh yeah, Nicholas Winding Refn. Recently showed up in the game Death Stranding, or at least his face did. Scanned him, but voiced by someone else, so that's weird, but yep. And obviously, Ewan McGregor will be returning as Obi-Wan Kenobi, and said almost likely be set in between episodes 3 and 4, probably maybe with some flashbacks. Um, so yeah, that'll definitely be a one-season show. And the Cassian Andor series will also probably be a one-season show, where Mandalorian will be a multiple-season show. Um, but there'll be one-season shows, like a bunch of the upcoming MCU stuff will be. But yeah. And anyways, it was also announced that Kevin Feige will be producing an upcoming Star Wars film, which will be interesting. But he's obviously known for the extremely successful Marvel Cinematic Universe, which I enjoy a lot of it. But obviously with what they're at like 23 films right now, there's some real bad stinkers in there. But that's gonna happen. But majority of it I've enjoyed or liked enough. But it'll be interesting to see his take on Star Wars. Also, one thing I hope is that he really makes the Star Wars film and not a comic book film. Uh, you know, so honestly, he hasn't done anything else other than comic book films. So he might just not be good at other stuff. So obviously, we'll find out. He obviously made an extremely successful series in the MCU. Obviously, a film series that's never been done before. It and which other companies have tried to copy and have completely failed at. So he's obviously doing something right. But it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully, he doesn't make a comic book film, which I doubt. I do doubt that. I do think he will. Know what he will be doing, and he will make a Star Wars film for Star Wars fan, um, or whatnot. But yeah. Anyways, there was a lot of comic book and book news and whatnot, like at New York Comic Con and whatnot. I'm gonna try to blast through it. There's an expanded edition of The Rise of Skywalker, like Last Jedi and Solo, which will be written by Ray Carson, who wrote the Solo tie-in Star Wars Most Wanted. Haven't read it, but I do own it. I might read it. Update on the Project Luminous series, which really wasn't much. Just a new image with some text, which I'll put it up on the screen right now. But that said, the Force is what gives a Jedi its power. It's an energy field created by all living things. ... Until ... Project Luminous, which will come out in sometime in 2020, probably late 2020, maybe into early 2021. But features stories from some of the best canon writers like Claudia Gray, Charles Soule, Cavan Scott, Justina Ireland, and Daniel Jose Older. Which see, I will say I haven't read stories written by Ireland or older, but Gray, Stoll, and Scott have written some of my favorite work in the new canon. Um, so yeah, but if I were to speculate a little bit, I'd probably say Stoll will be working on a comic for Marvel, Scott will be working on a comic for IDW, uh, Ireland will be writing a junior novel, and Gray or older will be writing a young adult or adult novel for Disney Lucasfilm Press in Del Rey. But yeah, then there's some new, I guess, anthology novels. One should be written slash will be written by George Mann and illustrated by Grant Griffin, which they did the book released a couple months ago, Myths and Fables, which will be doing a similar book titled Star Wars Dark Legends. And that's really all we know about that. It's coming in 2020. So yeah, obviously soon it will be a lot like Myths and Fables, but focusing more on dark side characters and the Sith and whatnot. But also there's a Clone Wars anthology book, which will be adapting episodes and or story arcs from Star Wars to Clone Wars. So unfortunately, no new stories, not adapting some of the arcs what haven't been made, but were in development. But there are some notable writers, which are Jason Fry, who's in a bunch of reference books and junior novels, and the expanded edition of The Last Jedi, and Rebecca Roanhorse, who wrote the recent novel of Resistance Reborn, which was part of the Journey to the Rise of Skywalker. But the Clone Wars anthology, I don't know what name, whatnot, what does we call that? Will come out August 25th, 2020. So, quite a ways away. But yeah, see, if it sells well, maybe we'll get more Clone Wars stuff, adaptations, and maybe, obviously if Clone Wars sells well on Disney Plus, maybe we'll get some of those arcs that weren't finished. But, anyways, next new Dixon novel is a sequel to Sears Alphabet Squadron titled Shadowfall, an Alphabet Squadron novel. So yeah, an extended sequel to Alphabet Squadron. Once again, by Alexander Freed. There's a description, but I don't want to read it because I don't want to be spoiled for the first novel because I do want to read the first novel. But that comes out June 23rd, 2020. And the final novel announced is a new trilogy, titled the Thrawn Ascendancy Trilogy. And the first one is just the Thrawn Ascendancy Trilogy, Book 1, which will take place before the current Thrawn series in canon. So it explores time with the Chiss Ascendancy. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't really get into the first Thrawn book from 2017. I haven't read Alliances, Treason. I own Alliances and the first, the 2017 Thrawn, but yeah, I'll try to get through them again, but yeah. So yeah, the first book of the Thrawn Ascendancy trilogy will be released May 5th, 2022, and I assume second coming out in 2021, third 2022. So yeah, and once again it'll be written by Timothy Zahn. But then there's also some comic stuff from Comic Con, Soul Vacations, and there's another Comic Con thing which announced another series which didn't seem to get too much publicity, but yeah, and the first big thing is obviously the the main Star Wars comic, Dr. Aphra and Target Vader beginning a crossover event to end all three of those, titled Empire Ascendant, which comes out December 18th, 2019. And like I said, it'll be the finale for the main Star Wars comic, Dr. Aphra, and I guess Target Vader. Um, so yeah, and it'll be written by Charles Soule, Greg Pak, Simon Spear, and Ethan Sachs, who obviously Greg Pak is doing the main Star Wars comic right now. Simon Spear is doing the Aphra. Charles Soule will be doing something. I'll talk about that later. Ethan Sachs, he was, I believe he did the recently the Galaxy's Edge comic, but it's like he doesn't actually have much uh you know stuff because he wasn't doing Target Vader, I believe, but unless he was, but I'm not sure. But and the artists are Luke Ross and Roland Boshi. So yeah, Luke Ross is one of the better canon comic artists. So that's some good stuff. One of my personal favorites is Phil Noto, who's doing the current final arc in the Star Wars comic, and he did like the first two arcs in the Poe Dameron. I just really liked his art, so hopefully we can see more of him in the future at some point. But man, he does a lot of covers too and whatnot. But yeah. Anyways, then next thing is that the main Star Wars comic, there will be a new main line Star Wars comic starting January 1st, written by Charles Soule, who obviously did the Poe Dameron comic, Darth Vader Dark Lord of the Sith, the Lando miniseries, Obi-Wan and Anakin miniseries, obviously Empire Ascendant. I believe that's everything he's done. And now this, actually even more, which I'll be talking about later. But it'll be, artists will be Jesus, or I don't know, like Jesus. I don't know how to pronounce which way it's pronounced, but Saiz, who did some cover art for the first four issues of the Jedi of the Republic Mace Windu miniseries, which was fun and weird that they had like Jedi of the Republic, then do more stuff called Jedi of the Republic, Random Jedi. But yeah, obviously the Mace Windu, it was a pretty meh comic, but yeah, but anyways, like I said, the first issue comes out January 1st, and the second comes out January 29th. So yeah, I'm extremely excited for that. Continues story past episode 5. So, see Luke dealing with, knowing that his father is Darth Vader, and obviously everyone else dealing with, Han being frozen in carbonite, and, tracking him down. So yeah, I assume it'll probably be a, like, 25 issue series, kind of like Darth Vader comic. Soul did. But, yeah, anyways, sticking with him, he's going to be doing another mini series titled The Rise of Kylo Ren, which will show Ben Solo's fall to the dark side and how he became Kylo Ren, which Soule will be writing the 4-issue comic, but it'll be drawn by Will Slaney, who did work on the Solo comic adaptation and the Beckett one-shot. But yeah, but it'll be showing, seeing the moments when he fell to the dark side, and like the exact moments and like time after that. It seems like I'm jumping kind of around the place, but showing him training with Luke and whatnot. But the main reason I say is because the second issue cover shows a young Ben fighting the Knights of Ren alongside Luke. So Luke and Ben fighting them, and one of the Knights of Ren has a red lightsaber. So extremely interested in the series right now. But first issue comes out December 18th, so I guess technically 2 days before Rise of Skywalker. That's gonna be another packed week. An episode of Mandalorian, Rise of Skywalker, and this first issue of this comic. And then issue 2 comes out January 15th, and I assume issues 3 and 4 will come out in February and March. But anyway, some other comic news. There's gonna be another Darth Vader series set between episodes 5 and 6. So it'll be going along with the new Star Wars comic. But this time it'll be written by Greg Pak, who's obviously wrote Age of Rebellion and did issues 68, obviously released right now, 73, but 74 and 75 will also be doing. So the final arc of the 2015 Star Wars comic. And obviously co-writing Ascendant, which I talked about earlier. And the artist will be Raphael Inco. I don't know. Who hasn't done any art for any Star Wars story yet, so that'll be nice to get some fresher, new art and whatnot. Maybe there'll be a new great artist for Star Wars comics. But the first issue will come out sometime in February 2020. And then the final comic announcement was a little bit low-key. Didn't see much about it. Didn't see an article on StarWars.com or anything. I don't know if it was talked about in the Star Wars show on the Star Wars YouTube channel and StarWars.com. I usually don't watch that very often, so I don't know. But it's that Dr. Aphra will be getting a new ongoing comic starting next year in April. I would assume it'll be set between episodes 5 and 6, just like the new main Star Wars and Darth Vader comic will be. But it'll be written by Elisa Wong, who hasn't done any Star Wars stuff, and the artist will be Marika Cresta, butchering that, who also hasn't done any Star Wars stuff. So it'll be interesting to get completely, new take on Star Wars and new take on Dr. Aphra as a character. So yeah, anyways, out of all the new stuff, I'm most excited for, obviously I'm most excited for Project Luminous. That's, most excited for, obviously, the mysteriousness of it. Could very well be just something for the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back. But who knows? Obviously, I hope to do a from a certain point of view for Empire Strikes Back for the 40th anniversary, just like they did with New Hope, which I still haven't read that. I still haven't read that book, so yeah. I need to read that. I probably won't get around to it anytime soon, but I really wanted to read that one, and back in 2017, I just never did. But yeah. Anyways, but other than Project Luminous, the book I'm most excited for is Shadowfall, and for comics, I'd probably say I'm most excited for the new main Star Wars ongoing from Charles Soule and I guess Jesus Sees, or Jesus Sees. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be it for all this Star Wars news. Alright, so that was the Star Wars recap. So yeah, obviously mentioned what I was gonna be doing for content. Today is gonna be this Star Wars New Hope review and The Mandalorian Chapter 1 review. I have wrote both of them. I just need to them now, but yeah, I don't know which one will go up first. Maybe the Mandalorian one, but yeah. And tomorrow I'm gonna have a what to watch slash read for um Jedi Fallen Order, and maybe an Empire Strikes Back review. And Friday probably have a Return of the Jedi review, and then maybe the Mandalorian Chapter 2 review, and then I'll have some Jedi Fallen Order content. Hopefully on the weekend. Hoping for that, but if not, you know, yeah. But it'll be next week most likely. But yeah. Anyways, Monday I'll have a weekly Star Wars recap. Uh, Sam Man is recapping the Mandalorian and Jedi Fallen Order. Um, so yeah. Hopefully, there is maybe some news in the next couple of days, but I doubt it. But yeah. Anyways, I've been Star Wars Review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peaceful since the revolution. It is a shame that your people suffered.